On 4th July, Princess Charlene went out for her first solo engagement to visit a maternity ward at Princess Grace Hospital Center, to meet new parents and newborn babies. This is the same ward she gave birth to her two children, Princess Gabriella and Prince Jacques. This was after being away from the public for 18 months. She spent 10 months in her native South Africa last year after contacting a sinus infection that later required surgery. She talked to the new parents and greeted the newborns. On 7th July, Prince Albert together with her sister Princess Stephanie drove in a green car to attend the inauguration of Prince Albert Car Assembly Collection in Port Harcourt, Reno, Florida. He was accompanied by his three nephews. The prince and her sister launched a new exhibition space for the Monaco car collection. After 10 years of planning and preparation, the cars have found a new venue that showcased them even better. During this visit, the family, Monégasque authorities, and guests were able to discover 100 exceptional cars, magnified by unique scenography using cinema and archival images of stories of the princely family and of Monaco to tell visitors stories of each car. The Prince of Monaco car collection will open its doors to members of the public on 8th July. Inside, the prince, her sister and Andrea Casaraghi were fascinated by the history of Prince Rainier cars. Prince Rainier III began the car collection in 1950s. Passionate about cars, he decided to set them up on terraces of Fonfier in 1993. The Monégasque prince was at it again as he accompanied her sister Princess Caroline of Hanover to attend the annual Bal de la Rose in Monte Carlo, on 8th July. Princess Caroline's children were in attendance. Princess Charlene once again caught everyone's attention as she skipped attending the important event of the principality. This is because she had recently started return to public life after a lengthy break. The Rose Ball is a traditional annual charity event in the Principality, and this year's theme was the 20s, The Return, which was designed by Princess Caroline and her friend Christian Louboutin. The charity was established in 1954 by Princess Grace. The event brings international personalities, elites, head of states, and superstars. Christian Louboutin provided the artistic direction of the 66th edition of the Rose Ball. At the stage, dances, acrobatics, and pastiche of romance unfolded. The crowd went wild, hurling roses from vases to the stage. A firework display topped the evening. The royals were the first to take the dance stage. The guests looked stylish and classy. Princess Alexandria's dress stole the show. The evening drew to a close and visitors filled into the night in their armory of couture. They had dinner back in Grand Dame Monte Carlo hotels. Princess Charlene took over the royal duties again. She was seen welcoming and introducing guests to the newly renovated grand apartment of Prince Palace. The Renaissance frescoes was unveiled to the public after 30 years of work and restoration. The mother of two met tourists and children visiting the magnificent rooms in the palace. She even took pictures with them. The royals also reviewed guests at the Prince Garden Palace. The guests were from Van Cleef and Arpels for cocktails. The guests were supporters of Princess Grace Foundation USA. On the next event, Prince Albert attended it solo. He attended the inauguration of the exhibition, Albert I and Louis Tenier, Prince and Painter of Friendship in the Discovery of World, which opens at Quai Antoine I from July 16 to September 11, 2022. The event saw artwork displayed on the walls. The paintings tell a story of discovery in the world. On the next day, the 64-year-old prince attended the first summer concert of Monte Carlo Philharmonic Orchestra. On Sunday 17th at Cour d'Honneur of the palace. This concert paid a tribute to Prince Albert I as part of the centenary of his death. The program was entirely devoted to two composers who were his friends, Jules Massenet and Camille Saint-Saëns. In particular, two works created specifically for the Prince Servant were performed on the inauguration of Oceanographic Museum in 1910 by Saëns. Their Serene Highness Prince Albert II and Princess Charlene of Monaco, accompanied by Camille Gottlieb, daughter of Princess Stephanie, attended the 73rd Monégasque Red Cross Gala at Palace du Casino in the Principality of Monaco. The gala marked Princess Albert II's 40th year as president of Monaco Red Cross. Princess Charlene wore a blue floral potta gown and she looked exquisite in it. Guests were invited to dinner before attending the superb concert by R&B singer Alicia Keys. The event brought international elites and superstars. It is the largest charity event in the world. The gala was created in 1948 by Prince Louis II of Monaco. The Monacoroyals, Prince Albert II and Princess Charlene visited San Damaso courtyard for a private audience with Pope Francis at the Vatican. The 44-year-old donned an all-black dress by Terence Bay and laced veil. This is her third time visiting. In 2016 she dressed in all-white as she is among the 7 people allowed. They were received and ushered into the Apostolic Palace. In their company was Monaco ambassador with his wife. They engaged in conversation for 25 minutes with the Pope. During the 25-minute audience the Pope presented the couple bros depicting a child helping another to stand up on the ground with words love and help on the sides. He also presented them with several documents including message of 2022 World Day of Peace and Human Fraternity. In exchange the prince gave an engraving depicting chapel at the Palace of Monaco. At the end of the meeting, they left the Apostolic Palace hand in hand for the Folun exhibition on display until 27 August at Vatican Museum.